Yes, we're back, guys. We're back. We are back. Guys, walk in. Please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all. We do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Now we going live on Tuesdays and Thursday, which is our vertical live day. I think y'all can actually see it on the screen of us doing vertical live. Shout out to those that watch us on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. And make sure you guys follow. I can't stress that enough. Make sure you guys follow so you never miss it when we go live. And also shout out to those that watching us on Rumble and also the lovely X. That being said, of course, unfortunately, Jordan will not be with us today. Hakeem, what's cracking like it, big dog?
You already know we here. We like I'm gonna say before, we're getting to the bag. like
I swear I heard that slogan somewhere. Who did I hear that slogan from?
Hey, so many times. Like I'm just copying. You know?
No, now that we're not even trying to go to the bag. We also trying to. Hey, yeah, I can't go like you do me off. We're not trying to go to the bag. We also trying to do this looking for a good way for us to give you guys more content because the funny thing is people told us a long time ago you guys should go live every day. And we thought about it. You were like, you know what? It's a new year, new beginning. Let's take more. Let's take more risks. So we like, hey, let's just try it out.
Yo, Ron, notice this. Every year since we've been doing this, we always try something different. It was the year we said we're gonna start doing video. It was the year we was gonna start doing this, and now this year is gonna start this. So I don't know what the next year is gonna tell. But
yeah, big fact, man.
Hopefully we'll be in our new studio by that time.
That's God willing. That's the goal, man. Now but shout out to Mickey Mouse right now watching us on IG, and also Shay Baby 1-on-1 watching us on IG as well. Baby. Yeah. You know how it is with Instagram. People pop in, they trying to see what the hell we talking about, and then they leave the room. So I always like to give them a shout out just in case they come back in or they go back and rewatch the show. And guys, don't be afraid to come over here on the YouTube side of the family because we know we normally go over here and hold it down. So like we stated, this is gonna be like a really, really short live. So let's go. Let's get to it. To be honest with you guys, not that many stuff trending today because everybody's talking about the fire that happened in California, of course in Los Angeles, in the Los Angeles area. Hakeem, Malibu, all these places, man, homes are burned down.
Yep.
But it's also related to sports because you know why? Yesterday, LA Clippers had a game yesterday, and you can put it up, Hakeem. You can put it on the screen. So Kawhi Leonard had to step away. I'll wait till you pull it up so people can see it. Go there. You go. So Kawhi Leonard stepped away from the Clipper to evaluate his family due to the wildfire. So yesterday he had to leave the home because the area that he was staying in pretty much was catching on fire. It's like modern day apocalypse, bro. So there is no video. So this is what happened. So look, Kawhi Leonard just came back his debut season, and then now he had to leave because he had to make sure his family was evacuated area because the area he was staying in is the place they was catching on fire. So that's how serious it is. So Hakeem, your commentary when it comes to Kawhi Leonard had to leave the game to go and make sure his family was safe from the fire.
Much respect to Kawhi. I want a lot of people don't know. Very private person, very family oriented, no scandal. So this just is aligned with his personality. Basketball is basketball. He's going to put his family first before anything. And people got to understand that at these times we got to pray for those folks. And seeing him do this, he's one of my favorite players ever. And I like him more offline than online. Mind you, he's a beast, one of the best players ever to play the game. But just character-wise, this just aligns with it.
Now that, but a lot of people feel some type of way because they say, why you want to evacuate your family? Why the game's about to get ready to begun, and you just want to think about, let me go make sure my family's safe. So it seems like he didn't really care about the fans because a lot of people tune in to watch him play because They've been waiting a long time. This was gonna be his second game back,
Hey,
but I get his point because I think I would have did the same exact thing. But a lot of people felt that he should have just went ahead and played because he knew his family was gonna be safe.
hey, I'm gonna tell these people that he's not a slave. Like people, like the man still got to have a real life. Listen, just like we tell everybody here, shout out to Giovanni Morales. Shout outs to
Hey,
you.
Giovanni, go ahead.
And I want to tell everybody this. If you're making money, if you're a star, if you do, remember your family comes first. You can always get another job. Kawhi can always get traded and go play
Facts.
basketball, but you can't have another family, even if the family is safe. What about their mental health? The kids
Mm-hmm.
need daddy there. Regardless of what they did, we need to all be as a unit. So always remember, family over everything. You know what I mean? La
Yep.
familia.
Facts. Because remember, you only got one family. You know, like I told people yesterday, and we were gonna talk about that too because later on in the show how a man recently stayed trying to make sure his home was safe in the fire.
Yep,
He
yep.
ended up losing his life. So we're gonna talk about that. And remember, we talked about that literally yesterday, Hakeem. And shout out to all the new subscribers. We thank you guys for being here. Go ahead, Hakeem. You get them. Go ahead, you give them a shout out.
Yeah,
You
shout out
like
Mike Bronson. Shout out Dylan. Please, y'all tap that screen, tap that like button, and subscribe to the channel. We always giving you hot new topics straight up from regular guys. You know what I'm saying? We're not industry plants.
yeah, but yeah, shout out to you guys for being here. Don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel so you never miss it when we go live. So that being said, moving forward, we're gonna talk about the money. The money, the money, the money, the money, the money. Unfortunately, AutoZone, Auto Parts ain't making the money. They Hakeem, this is like literally this is not really breaking news, but this is breaking news to us. Advanced Auto Part is facing a financial struggle and set to close over 700 stores. I know it's funny, Hakeem, because I saw one near my house shutting down. So literally, it's true. So go ahead, let's play that video clip so the audience can see AutoZone is about to be gone.
Auto Parts is closing more than 700 locations.
Yeah, this reduction is going to include closing about 500 corporate stores and 200 independently owned stores by mid-2025. Now, Advance Auto Parts shares slid nearly 5% in pre-market trading after it reported earnings that missed analysts' expectations. The company did not disclose which locations would be involved in this plan.
Go right here, I can. Your commentary with the Advanced AutoZone pretty much closing down 700 stores.
So for I'm gonna make you laugh. For a lot of people who don't know,
You used to work for them?
I used to work for AutoZone, and I went to mechanic school. So I've shopped at AutoZone, I've shopped at Advance, and I've shopped at O'Reilly's. I never understand where did AutoZone fit in. Their market share of the business was what 4-6%, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. The prices are always high. You know what I mean? The way, and mind you, and the way the setup is not that. Everybody goes to AutoZone is much more cheaper. And you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And for a lot of people who don't, you know what I mean, O'Reilly business-wise has structured themselves so well in strategic area where they have captured the market share that Advance is. So yeah, they're not. O'Reilly's still building more stores. Still building.
Mm.
So it just makes sense that they wasn't. And you know, all my mechanics, my shade tree mechanic guys, a lot of y'all go to AutoZone. When y'all rarely ever go to Advance for something, unless AutoZone don't have it. You will go to Advance or you'll wait for that, and then the rest of us just shop online for parts.
True. So Advanced AutoZone right now, the share price for is of course this is not financial advice. Everybody always do your own. Always speak with a financial advisor or always do your own personal financial research. But this is right. This is what it is right now for the Advanced Auto Parks. Share price is $45 and 53 cents, and it's right now it's down 1%. They're close to 1% today. So I think them closing down the 700 stores. I think the whole point of that is because, like you said, it became very very expensive. Not only that, a lot of people are buying stuff online.
Yeah.
They realize that they buying a lot of stuff cheaper than when actually going there. But this is my only thing when it comes to the Advanced AutoZone parks. Remember, you still had that interaction with the with the with people that were experts that actually knew about cars. So now, where are they gonna go to have that type of interaction? They gotta go to a real mechanic shop or a real dealership to get that form of interaction. But right there, it used to be like up the street, so if you need like a small part, like a Freon, you would just go to Advanced Auto Parks and just go. I'm just go ahead and get a Freon and I'm good. Now it's gonna be kind of hard to find one near your area. Like a good car place that you could go near your area that could give you that same type of treatment. Like you said, O'Reilly is good, but O'Reilly mostly in the high end area though.
Yeah. Yep.
So you might have to drive a couple of miles to get what you need for your car, or Amazon, or stuff find stuff online that can be able to deliver it to you. So I think that it's just bad. I think it was bad for them all around, and it's just now people they don't want it anymore. So how come you think that interaction between men and women and people are starting to die out?
100%. Look at it. Look how we shop. Most of the stuff we get from online. Most of the parts I bought are from online, unless if I need something fixed today.
Mm,
And
good
I
point.
wanted to correct myself. I looked at it. Advanced Auto Part has 15% of the market share of auto parts.
Mm,
15%.
mm.
And mind you,
But
the largest person who has the share, I didn't even know this was Auto Nation. I don't know how they sell auto. I didn't even know that.
me either. You taught me
Yeah.
something new. I didn't even know that about
Mm-hmm.
that. So, but those that do have shareholders in the company, to me, I think you should probably look somewhere else because it look like I think there about to be 700 stores. That's a lot of stores,
Yeah.
and I told you like they shut down one in my area. So,
You know what would be a good thing too?
hmm
If AutoZone was to swallow up Advance, just change it all the AutoZones, keep the prices low, they'll have a back inventory of things and make prices even more cheaper. That's what I mean. What I think, if it was me and we were talking about acquisition, I would swallow up all the small auto parts store and then make the prices even more lower to flood the market, and their market share would risen because prices would be more cheap and add more services to it.
and not only that, but remember, Advanced Auto Parts it was more for like regular cars. Now a lot of people are going to more of electric cars now,
Yep.
and they won't be able to have those type of parts
No,
like
yeah.
that.
So soon we'll see them go out of business in a couple of years.
That's another big fact. So, like you say, we gotta get in with the program. If not, you're gonna be behind.
Yeah.
You're gonna be behind. Hip hop. Oh man, hip hop. Kodak. Over here we love talking about Kodak. 'Cause he's a Florida own, so we like to talk about Kodak. Kodak recently just shared a message to everybody in the world that does drugs. That everybody's getting high. So why do we? Everybody's getting high while we don't want to wait to die. So he want to talk. I think he just want to tell the fans because there was a message to his fans, but with him relaying his fans because everybody was concerned about Kodak and his health, and people think he's about to relapse and everything like that. But he's trying to pretty much tell his fans that everybody's getting high. So I can go ahead and play that clip and showing him addressing the fan about the drug use of on people today.
No problem.
Everybody getting high while we waiting to die. Other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Everybody like let time do its shit, bro. Time is the best. What you call it? Whether it's gonna heal or whatever the fuck, it's gonna let time do its shit. You gotta be patient. Love is patient. Love is kind. Like I'm saying, it makes absolutely zero sense, no sense at all for a motherfucker to try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. Period. Y'all gonna do this drug shit every time. I don't give a fuck. I already know. That's like fuck. So what? Alright, bro. You know what I'm saying? The whole world get high. Everybody get high. What else? What's next? What else? What's up? What else? The whole world on fucking drugs. Everybody on drugs. Your mammy on drugs. Your bitch on drugs. Everybody dope, you know what I mean? The whole world on fucking drugs, you know what I mean? Everybody. Fuck. Everybody getting high while we waiting to die. While we just down here waiting on when the fuck we gonna die, right? While you getting high. And you can't tell me you ain't. Yeah, my shit on what you call it.
Hakeem, do you think this is a call? This is a cry for help? Shout out to No Chase that's also in the building.
Shout out No Chase. I want to be careful what I say, but people, this is why Malcolm X say don't listen to entertainers. Does that even make sense? He is really like I just want people to fathom the idea. He's telling you this while he has over $30,000 in his hands. He has a $100,000 Cybertruck with a Haitian flag over it. He telling everybody's on drugs. No, brother, I'm not on drugs. I might be on coffee. I might be on the chocolate Danish. But life is too good to be on drugs. It's so much things here. This is why people could have so much and be so happy. That's why money's not going to get you happy. He's self-medicating on that. He had been on drugs so long that he's not even functioning right. Because he wasn't like this before, but when you have a person that's been on that for so long, we don't know who you really are when you get off it. You still like you on drugs. So I pray for the young brother. But the brother, don't say everybody on drugs. No, we're not. We're eating legume and banana over here. We're not on no drugs. You know what I mean? Only drugs, some might be on food, but no, we not on what you want. Don't say nobody mammy, pappy. Bro, you speak for yourself. We out here stepping, getting to the bag and enjoying life.
He say, don't change the child, don't change that he might be on something. A lot of people are pushing drugs. So No Change kind of agree with him. Is a lot of people are pushing drugs.
Hey, No Chase, they pushing it, but a lot of us ain't on drugs. If we would, we'll be wigging out every day.
But let's be honest, I ain't gonna lie, Hakeem. Some people I thought that would never do drugs are doing drugs now.
Yeah.
So he does have a point, but I think Kodak is just I think he getting tired of the internet always keep talking about, oh, it seems like Kodak's losing himself. Hell, we even did commentary on Kodak when he be spazzing out sometimes. Like it looked like he's crying out or he's losing himself, like he's not getting himself mentally prepared. Like you saw that he came to Rolling Loud in Miami last year. He came there late and he was dressing up right on stage. Like he saw like he was not even himself. So I think it's like someone that's really like been like using some like a substance abuse. You can tell that the way they act, they try to blame everybody else but themselves and say, you know what? No, I think I am the issue. I'm the one that's having problems in this whole situation. So I think Kodak, to me, I think he still need to go and seek help. Because I don't want to see him like literally relapse and end up somewhere and we find out like Kodak is no longer with us. And that's the thing I'm afraid of that might be happening. I shout out to YI. He said let him know pain management is a temporary drug.
Thank you, Waha. Hey, Waha, he had the nerve to say everybody on drugs. I say, is he on something right now? Because not a lot of us ain't on that. Come on, man.
Oh man. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those watching us on YouTube. Shout out to that because we on this vertical live. So shout out to all the new watchers watching us on this new vertical live feature. Shout out to those watching us on Instagram, Facebook, Kick, and also Twitch, guys. Make sure you follow. So very important for you guys to follow so you never miss it when we go live. And I have a shout out to those watching us also on Rumble and X. We got go close to 20 people watching us on X. Shout out to 10 people right now watching us on YouTube, and shout out to those also watching us on Instagram. Shout out to Hustle and Muscle. Thank you, Big Dog, for being here, and also shout out to Shay Shay that's also watching us on Instagram. That being said, guys, I think everybody already aware. Everybody already know what's going on over there in the Los Angeles area. Hey, No Tracy, I know you live in California as well. How's everything over there on your end? I hope everything's well and everything's safe on your end too, no chaser. Because I know you're living in the California area. I'm not sure if you live in the LA area, but if you are, great to see that you are safe. So that being said, let's go ahead and let's dive into it. So like we said earlier, um it's time for us to even cover it, but we want to cover it. We want to bounce around because mostly everything today was mostly trending. It was trending, and also the news will mostly talk about the wildfire was happening over there in the Los Angeles area. So we're gonna bounce around, and we'll of course we're gonna go to the main topic about Biden. So sadly, Hakeem, this is what we were saying yesterday, guys. If they ask you to leave and evacuate the town, just leave. Don't try to be Superman to save your home. Those things are replaceable, but you're not. Oh, you live in Southern California. Okay, good. Great to hear, no chaser. So it's very important because sadly to say this is a sad story, and it's sad that we have to cover it. A 66-year-old California man died defending his family home from Eastern fire. Report found that the report found his body in the graveyard with holes in his hands. Hakeem, go right ahead. Hakeem, play that video clip.
Hold
It's
on, we
not worth it,
still.
man. It's at the bottom before the TikTok one.
All right.
Don't try to be Superman. Let your home go.
Hold on. You said before the.
You said,
Yeah, I see it now.
yeah.
Hold on. Oh.
One of those victims of this fire, one of the 5 victims, we were able to identify that person earlier this evening. I talked with his sister. We want to roll some video of that as well so we can introduce you to this gentleman who was killed. His name is Victor Shaw. He is 66 years old. We understand that he had some serious health problems. He couldn't get around very well, but he lived with his younger sister, Sherry, and they lived in the family home where they had been for years. When the fire started to move through yesterday and burning everything, Sherry said to him that we've got to go. And she ran out the door and fled herself. But she said that he responded by saying, I'm going to stay behind and try to fight the fire, which he did. But sadly, this morning, when they returned to the property, they found Victor's body. It was lying outside, and he was still holding the garden hose in his hands.
When I went back in and yelled at his name, he didn't reply back, and I had to get out because the embers were so big and flying like a firestorm that I had to save myself. And I looked behind me, and the house was starting to go up in flames, and I had to leave.
We actually did see him laying on the side of the road with the hose. It looks like he was trying to save the home that his parents had had for almost 55 years.
I fell to the ground, and I didn't want to look at him. They just told me that he was lying on the ground and he looked serene, as if he was at peace.
And we understand, unfortunately, that Victor's body is still there on the family property. The coroner's office has not been able yet to get in there. There's a lot of downed trees, a lot of downed wires. It's going to take a while for that to happen. So in the meantime, Sherry and her friends and family are waiting for the body to be retrieved. She lost just about everything with the home and the property, and now, of course, she's lost a brother as well. So a sad time for some of these families here in Altadena. Of one of those victims of this fire.
Why I understand that, my brother, because you said, guy, if you don't have no home insurance, I am trying to save it with my life. No, man.
What did I say yesterday? What did I say yesterday? What did I say yesterday? I say people got to understand the mindset. Some of these people don't got insurance. This all they got. The equity, all is in their house. Everything burned down, no insurance. You out of it. There's nothing. Like, come on.
No tell you say lately we have been getting strong winds,
Which
which is having the fire
fire
spread all
spread?
around. Yeah, Jordan said that yesterday. He said that yesterday in the live. Shout out to Jordan, even though he's not with us today. But yeah, he did say that yesterday in the live, and he also showed a video footage of him leaving work and how if you guys can go back and rewatch it, we actually drop it down as a clip, so you guys can actually go watch it when Jordan actually showed the clip of the smoke and everything, how it looks over there and over there and pretty much in LA. But I understand Hakeem. We're gonna talk about that too right now, actually, about that insurance situation. Is but you don't have no commentary on this one right here because it kind of ties in with it before we go to that one. Or you just want to show the video of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one with
What's up, Millie Rose?
shout out to you, Millie Roll, over there holding it down on the Twitch world.
All
Okay,
right.
so right there you'll see it say a nurse shared that her parents' fire insurance got canceled right before the fire.
Wow. Hold on.
On Eastern Fire, right before the Eastern Fire. So then we could talk about both of them together. You said
Is it before? Hold on. Paris Hilton. Hold on.
go down. Is the at the buying in Ukraine, the guy with the chair, after Jamie is the right there. It's before all the auto parks. You just said.
Is it before the other part?
Oh yeah, millionaire. Guy is not their fault. Insurance company left California last year. No competition on that market. Wow.
Yeah.
You still can't see it?
Still can't see it. Hold on. Hollywood Unlocked. I see Paris Hilton. Kawhi Leonard.
Hold on. You're gonna see me. I liked it. There you go. You see me like it.
Where?
I loved it. You see me?
Okay, right here. Oh, Nurse with. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My bad.
No, you fine. It's vertical live, baby.
You decided not to leave.
I know I'm not supposed to be here, but this is my parents' home.
I know the feeling.
And they just they got canceled from their fire insurance. So they're dealing with this. They're 90 years old. And through the state of California, because of this, they're 90 years old. That they've lived in this house for 75 years, and they've had the same insurance, and these insurance people decided to cancel their fire. And we're going through this, and it just happened, and they have no fire insurance. So thank you, California insurance companies, supporting residents who pay taxes and love California. And they wonder why people leave California.
First and foremost, you did get your parents out safely.
I live in Sierra Madre. My parents are in Sierra Madre, but...
And now you know that it is under evacuation as well north of Sierra Madre Boulevard.
Yeah, I snuck here. You know, there's a will, there's a way. Probably shouldn't do it, but you know what? Under the circumstances, send me to jail. That's fine.
It is unbelievable what's happening here to the neighbors. Your parents' house is still standing. You had a hose. You're doing what you can.
I mean, I have a hose. It doesn't compare to these beloved neighbors that I've known. I was born and raised in this house, and I live in Sierra Madre, and I'm now 62 years old. And this is the house I was born and raised in, and I've never moved out of Pasadena, Sierra Madre, Hastings Ranch.
I know people are dipping in and out of our coverage. As we speak to you, let's have my photographer Romeo pan right over there to where we were and what's happening across the street. When you see that of your neighbors' houses, what are you thinking?
there's no words to even describe how heartbreaking. How heartbreaking. That's a life. That's your entire life. You don't get that back. The memories are gone. I hope they're.
You decided not to leave.
I know I'm not supposed to be here, but this is my parents' home.
I know people they have insurance, or some people lost their insurance while during the fire, so they felt they had to risk it all, and they ain't going anywhere. They're gonna do whatever they can because that's all they have. But go ahead, Akeem, your commentary on both videos we just played.
What's going on in California goes on here in Florida. Florida insurance people stop insuring a lot of houses. Some Florida insurance companies say the houses are too old. And then on top of that, if you get insurance, they'll jack it up. So California ain't no different than these two places. They want to squeeze the juice out of the little people so they can drink and while we suffocate. So I pray for everybody in California. I pray that every home gets rebuilt. I pray that everybody who lost their lives, pray for their souls. I hope things get better over there. You know.
No, but I can't understand that. Shout out to Sugar Bone that's also in the building. The amount of damage that happened in California is going to cost them about $52 billion, which is the most California ever experienced in history. To repair those damages. But we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about that when we go over there and talk about Biden. But that's the situation is. And then what happened with that 66-year-old man showed you that that's all he had. So he's willing to risk his own life to save his home, the memories, everything. Remember that's people's assets. That's people. Remember, some people are enslaved. They are enslaved to their home. They work so hard to pay off their home, to pay off that debt. Then when they finally pay off that debt, it comes crumbling down because they don't have fire insurance or the fire insurance council on them, which is not good at all. And the situation that what happened with that nurse, that the fire insurance council right before the fire is just sickening. It shows you that some insurance companies are straight crooks. And they need to be prosecuted by all the full extent of the law. It seems like they're not even for the people. It seems like they're against the people. These insurance companies. I'm not gonna say all of them because there are some great insurance companies, but these insurance companies look like they're not even trying to help nobody at all. Oh yeah, you can read High's comment.
He said homeowners are paying high prices in majority of the states, included Texas, or Texas off the chain. Florida too. Florida, California.
Yeah, man, Florida and Texas are pretty much the same. It's just that only in Miami is when the prices are jumping up, but everything else is pretty much the same. But it's just sad. They're taking advantage of the poor people, the poor class. But I'm not gonna lie, that area of California that's considered like middle, kind of like high class a little bit. So I expect them to have homeowner insurance, and not only that, but also insurance when it comes to fire, because they know they stay in the area where the grass is like really, really dry. And Trump spoke about it last year on Joe Rogan, how they need more water supplies when it comes to the aspect of the forest, and so it prevents stuff from happening. But it seemed like Gavin Newsom didn't even do anything about it. But we moving on. We moving on because we gotta go ahead and talk about the Joe Biden thing. But right now, let's quickly talk about this because this is actually breaking news. Breaking news is saying TikTok confirmed. Hakeem, you can show the picture. TikTok confirms it was shut down in the United States on January 19th. If Supreme Court and them don't block it or delays the laws requiring it to sell. So we already know America love TikTok. People got monetized on TikTok. Some people got like 2 million followers, 3 million followers. Some people, we use TikTok. You go over there, use TikTok and act the fool.
Yep.
But they got about a week and a half to come the United States Supreme Court to come up with a final decision before TikTok is bye bye. Hakeem, your commentary, it seemed like you're very passionate about it. So your commentary, should the United States hold it off a little while until Trump get into office, or should they just say TikTok bye bye?
Hey, I'm what whatever our beloved Trump wants. Even though I love TikTok, do I love TikTok or I love Trump more? Trump, do what you got to if we're going to protect American citizens. Off with his head.
People are online, they upset about it. And remember that I kept telling y'all when we were talking about Mark Zuckerberg, that one Mark Zuckerberg doing things what he need to do with Meta, because he know that if TikTok gets shut down, all these users are gonna probably go back to these platforms.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time.
So I think TikTok and the Supreme Court might come up with an agreement for them to sell it. We didn't really talk about it. I'll talk about it very quickly with this one. We don't have to show a video or anything like that. But Kerry O'Leary is thinking about being one of the people to purchase TikTok for the United States. So he's thinking about doing it. Him and his other friends are thinking about coming together and buying TikTok. So it will be a America use only. So let's see. Hey. But America, you got until January 19th to come up with a final decision before TikTok say bye-bye. And I know a lot of people are going to be inching because people are addicted to TikTok. People literally eat, sleep, and dream about TikTok.
They do.
Cooking with Kyrie got probably off of TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, cooking with Kaya?
Yeah, cooking with Kaya. Kaya. I said Kyrie. Yeah, she got popular off the TikTok. Say if that goes, where she gonna get that same visibility?
Mm.
And I love their algorithm. Their algorithm is totally different. So, why I say the Donald tried to shut them down before leaving the White House in his first term. No, but this time he said he loved TikTok. I think he said he was trying to work on an agreement with him, but we gotta wait till he get into office. Cause he said that on a recent when he did a press conference, he was saying how he loved TikTok. Like he be going on TikTok. Oh, no, tell you say I'm gonna still be on IG. You see, people gonna go right back. Yeah, you see, people gonna go right back to IG. So, oh man, so this is not gonna be too good for America. So let's see. But America, we got a week and a half before TikTok is bye bye. So let's see if TikTok is gonna sell or you guys come up with an agreement. So this is actually you already know this is breaking news because a lot of people are passionate. When I mean passionate, that they are very upset at Joe Biden. How can you go ahead? We're not gonna really show a video, but I can show the image. Joe Biden administration and now another funding package of $500 million for Ukraine before leaving office. Why California face historic losses from the wildfire?
This is disgraceful.
Hakeem, your thoughts on that? A lot of people voted on man, but he's leaving anyway. But a lot of people voting on man. A lot of people are upset that he's giving himself like pretty much his last several days in office. You worry about sending money to Ukraine, and now worry about your fellow Americans that's happening over there in California. Go right ahead.
And this is why we voted for Trump. We need to worry about the Californians. No disrespect to the Ukrainians. I don't know y'all. I know Californians. They're Americans. I want to worry about them first. So this is why it sickens me to my stomach to do a $500 million package. When people are losing homes, some people are going to be homeless. Some of them people in California are going to end up on Skid Row.
Yeah, because that's all they had.
That's all they had. They're going to Skid Row. We need to save those. We need to save the babies. We need to save the California and the surfboard guys. You know what I'm trying to say? The drop top boys. We need to make sure they're straight. But hey, who am I? I'm just a podcaster.
Sugar Bomb said I'm still gonna be pissed with TikTok leave. I told you people did it to TikTok. I think they're gonna come up with an agreement, Sugar. I don't think they're going anywhere. That's just my opinion. I think TikTok is pressuring them like, hey, but I don't think they're going nowhere. Now, when it comes to Joe Biden, see, the thing with Joe Biden, people can fail to realize, I always tell them that the Democratic Party ain't really for us. People think the Democratic Party was always for the people. As you can see, they're not. Because they were really for the people. Stuff that's happening in California, they've been there for the people, and they did. They didn't do none of what's happening in California. They didn't do none of what happened in Florida. They didn't do none of what happened in South Carolina with the flood. You saw everything was going wrong. Every time they have some reason of giving out money quickly, you see like a news report later. Joe Biden saying $50 billion over there to Ukraine. Or Joe Biden saying $300 million to Ukraine. And it's like, okay, why are you funding the war right now? That should not even be the main priority. The priority should be American first. Or why I say sending in $500 million to Ukraine keep the dollar stronger because they are paying back with interest in the dollar. I understand that, but right now we don't need that right now.
I want Californians to pay back with interest.
And California is a liberal state, no chaser, and they're not even helping them out at all. Matter of fact, we're gonna talk. Jordan talked about it briefly yesterday, but I have the video right here. But how Gavin Newsom is also is upset too at Trump because Trump was blaming him about what's going on with the California fire. Not only that, Trump said it today on his Twitter how Gavin Newsom should step down as governor because he failed the American people over there in the Los Angeles area, and also the mayor as well. So go Hakeem, play that clip. You found the clip?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and play that clip. Yeah, there you go. That's it.
We're in the public safety phase.
I hate to even ask this question, but the president-elect chose to attack you, blame you for this.
One can't even respond to it. I mean, people are literally fleeing. People have lost their lives. Kids lost their schools. Families completely torn asunder. Churches burned down. This guy wanted to politicize it. I have a lot of thoughts, and I know what I want to say. I won't. I stood next to a president of the United States of America today, and I was proud to be with Joe Biden, and he had the backs of every single person in this community. He didn't play politics, didn't try to divide any of us.
Finally, your message to the folks here.
I'm not just playing the politician role of optimism. I really am long-term optimistic, but the devastation to hear people wailing and crying, concerned about their pet, their family, they're just bewildered about what they're experiencing. And again, not just experience. I was not talking past tense. This is happening in real time. 0% containment.
We are looking at Skyfox over the Hollywood Hills. So during the time that press conference happened, there was a new fire that broke out in the Hollywood Hills. It was so dramatic that Kristen Crowley, the LAFD fire chief, had to leave the press conference to work with her crews on strategizing how to try to put this fire out, or at least contain the damage of it before it hits all of the homes that are nearby. So this is called the Sunset Fire. So we're now looking at the Sunset Fire, the Palisades Fire, the Eaton Fire, and the Hirsch Fire, all burning right now in Southern California. Some smaller fires burning as well, but this one is moving real fast, Marla.
Yeah, it's reported at 20. With the close vicinity of homes in the Runyon Canyon area, that this could be threatening those homes imminently within 5 to 10 minutes if they're not already. So this has grown in size since we first got eyes on it, with Skyfox flying high above within the last 10 minutes or so, and it's quickly grown. We've seen some water drops, which is always a good thing. So there are aircraft flying above and dropping some water on it, but at this point that doesn't seem to be doing the trick, and we know that those winds are really bad, and they will continue to be. That red flag warning at least through your Thursday. That was supposed to expire right now at 6 p.m. on this Wednesday afternoon, but the National Weather Service County and the efforts that they're doing to put water and to put some containment lines around it, but we are a long ways away from that. County and the efforts that they're doing to.
And also I also sent you a video of the LA mayor. You can play that too as well. The LA mayor Karen Bass get drilled by drilled in Kenya. No, in Ghana. Sorry, somebody questioned her.
Of Los Angeles, Karen Bass is under intense scrutiny after she was abroad visiting Ghana when the wildfires broke out in the city. She was seen returning to the country at the city's airport, where she refused to comment on the situation.
Fire chiefs say that they're really stretched to the limit and running out of water. What have you got to say to that?
Me, okay?
Have you no response to that? Do you owe citizens an apology for being absent while their homes were burning? Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have you nothing to say today?
Can you back up, boss? Appreciate it.
Have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today? Elon Musk says that you're utterly incompetent. Are you considering your position?
Elon Musk, hey.
Yeah, Elon Musk did say that.
Hey, I'm starting to think, like, is he really from South Africa or he's born and bred American?
Boy, I think born and bred in America. Like Elon Musk ain't playing. Elon Musk ain't playing. So yeah, Hakeem, your commentary on Gary Newsom about his comment about the fire, and also you see the mayor of LA.
So
that's the mayor of LA.
I'm gonna back Trump because I think that everybody got to understand when we criticize Trump and he dropped the ball, I got no problem with that. We're under Biden's rule. Biden just did a $500 package deal. And you talking about you stand with the president and next. You know what was so despicable about what Biden said when the North Carolina thing? He wanted everybody else to donate money and to help out when, where's FEMA at? FEMA gets millions of dollars. Like, where them checks at? So I'm saying to this, who's going to support the Californians? Who's coming for the Californians? So when Trump politicizes it, we need some ish talking to talk about it. And listen here, a lot of these people lived in California, own homes in California, and this is what it is. I know people might be in their feelings, but I kind of agree with this. When American homes is getting sucked up and dry, we got to look at it and say, hey, what are we doing? You know? And that's what it is. Ron, where you at? Shit, I hope it's not me. Yo, everybody drop a 1 in the comment if y'all still with me to see if I'm still online. Hey, we're just waiting for Ron to get back. Okay, no. Okay, you still here, no Chester. Okay, yeah, so Ron will be right back. Okay, thanks, cool. Stevie, we're just waiting for Ron to get back. Yeah, man, we got to make sure, yeah, probably some technical difficulties. He'll be right back. But shit, I support everything. We need to make sure that the Californians are okay. So all this talking about this, it's a funny thing, man. It's a funny thing. Waiting for Ron to get back. I'm gonna wait for Ron to get back. I'm gonna play some music, see where he's at. Love Jones. I dedicate this to you. You know who you are. Love you with all my heart. Check it. I met her from way back, she was cute with them backpacks. Bamboo earrings, I told her ass back. She don't mess with thugs, she told me that shit whack. Excuse me? No, I'm a boss, that's real rap. I can give you what he needs, she told me to fall back. She want the 90 love she felt from way back. Her mama told her get her a man who makes stats. Forget them other lanes, Hakeem is where it's at. Bring that old school feeling like Marvin and J. Black. Coffee shop love, I love my girls black. Hood with attitude, she quick to throw it back. She ain't scared to fight, she swing when they attack. Sundress up in the summer, look like a snack. My homeboy told me, damn, she got back. Flashback, I've been in love since jumping jacks. Flashback, I've been in love since jumping jacks. Cause it's the Love Jones things in the 90s. Sings poetic love, if you know what I mean. Grooving on the feelings, so serene. We just all kings and queens.
Cause it's a Love Jones thing in the 90s scene. Poetic love, if you know what I mean. Yeah, grooving on the feelings, so serene. We just all kings and queens. I'm living single, but my life ain't a sitcom. I want that love like a 90s R&B song. Love is stronger than pride, that's what I be on. And I cherish the day, I got a reason. And you gotta bump this in your knee song. As I walk on by just like Dion. But I'm Whitley, looking for my Dwayne Wayne. It's a different world, but it all look the same. So Riri, I got love on the brain. And I'm trying to find my ASAP Rocky Main. But until then, focus on the children. Cause we trying to build wealth and buy buildings with high ceilings, feeling like a million. Just chilling, loving and healing. No heroes, no villains. So nostalgic, that's what it's giving.
Cause it's the Love Jones things in the 90s scene. Poetic love, if you know what I mean. Grooving on the feelings, so serene. We just all kings and queens. Cause it's the Love Jones things in the 90s scene. Poetic love, if you know what I mean. Grooving on the feelings, so serene. We just all kings and queens.
We just all kings and queens. We just all kings. We just all. We just all kings and queens. We just all. So serene. We just all kings and queens. We just all. So serene. We just all. Yeah. We just all. Yeah. We just all. Yeah. We just all.
So serene. So serene.
Yeah. It's another Jones thing. It's another Jones thing.
Broadway. Do it all night. I could do it all night. All night. All night. Do it all night. I could do it all night. Go ahead, Mr. Syrup with the dirty Sprite. Do it all night. I could do it all night. Little mama trying to cut, I'ma beat it right. Do it all night. I could do it all night. You trying to get your money, get your hustle right. Do it all night. I could do it all night. Please no talk, no junk, you might die tonight. Daddy told me better go out there and get it. Have a plan, if a man don't work, that nigga finish. Waste your time on the block, smoking swishes with my niggas. If you trying to clock some figures,
oh, perfect. I came over here playing music. Thank you for playing music, but I got that. Sorry for the technical. Literally, my sorry guys on the Instagram side. Sorry about that. No worry. When we clip it out, they'll be able to see it on the Instagram side. So, because we lost connection. Literally, my connection updated. Literally, while on the live.
It happens to all of us, me, everybody.
No, I want to tell you for the last clip. This was the last one. It was tying into what you were saying. It's the one right here where they were talking about Gavin's new saying, political. Go ahead, you can play it. It's the one about Jasmine, the Jasmine one. That's the one I want you to talk about. While you was talking, I want to tell you play that clip because it will tie into what you were saying.
All right.
Yep. No chaser. I am back. He's a running bike. Yeah, that one. Yes. And that'll be it for today.
Recall a news story from last year. There was some interest in the fire departments and the firefighters in California. And the interest was that there were too many white men who are firefighters, and we need to have a program in California to make sure we don't have enough white men as firefighters. So we have DEI, we have budget cuts, and yet I'm wondering now, if your house was burning down, how much do you care what color the firefighters
you
are?
can respond, and then
Listen, I am so tired. You know what? There was an article that just came out that said that actually the most educated demographic in this country right now is black women. So let me be clear. Because you are a woman, or because I know that some of the right has been sharing these photos of the fact that I believe that the fire chief may be a woman or something, that has nothing to do with it. We are looking at qualifications. What diversity, equity, and inclusion has always been about is saying, you know what? Open this up. Don't just look at the white men. Open it up and recognize that other people can be qualified. And the fact that we want to, at a time when people are dying, decide that a country of immigrants is failing, or people are dying because the same very people that built this country, because the last time I checked, y'all didn't say that anything was wrong with the White House. And I can promise you, it was my ancestors that built the White House. So listen, if we have been good enough to build this country, we are good enough to serve and die overseas, we are good enough to serve in other ways. And the fact that people actually decide that they want to engage in public service, whether it's sitting in Congress or whether it's serving on the fire department or the police department, should not be an issue. The fact is, stop trying to act as if only white men are the ones that are capable. Because right now you're sitting at a table with 3 very capable black women.
Might have recall a news story from last year. There was some interest in the fire departments and the firefighters in California, and the interest was.
Yep, as you can see, they were talking about pretty much the same thing like you were saying in No Chaser, how California is a liberal state. They're bashing about the opportunity for that, how a lot of there was not a lot of firefighters, a lot of workers during the time of the fire. So yeah, she was standing on business. She actually was. Sophia, shout out to you for being here in the building, and also DB as well. So how can your commentary, because as you was going in on that before I lost connection.
DB is here?
DB is here. Yes, she is. He's here.
Pretty brown, driving me wow. How you been, Queen? How you been? But no, she stood on business, and I think that race is always going to be an issue in America. You know what I mean? There's a dividing line that people only recognize, and color is what we see, culture differences, and that comes to money and comes to political and private and public sectors. So we see this as a conversation where people still want to have control on their ideology. This is a control of ideology, not a control of anything else but this. And he is rooted in his own ignorance. I think that I see what that is. And this what goes back to I'm a Garveyite, and I believe in Garveynomics. I believe in build and take care of our own. I don't think nobody else is going to save us but us. Why can't we have our own fire departments? If they're not going to do nothing, we can build it ourselves. We have the amount of money. You know what I mean? Most black people hold the 6 maybe trillion wealth. And you know what I mean? If we could just build our own station in our own ghettos and solve our own food deserts, because nobody's not going to save us no matter how much you bicker and fight. If I had the money, a multi-million-dollar money, I would build my own fire station in my own neighborhood and be like, what is this? I say, yeah, we just going to take care of some fires. That's all it is. Because sometimes, it takes 20, 30 minutes to come to the ghetto. You call the police, takes 20, 30 minutes. That's why I'm believing taking care of things myself. I'm not begging nobody no more. Why beg? Why think? And here's the thing. I don't want her, and y'all might get mad at me at this. Being the most educated in America, it's a good talking point. But what did that translate to economics? You know what I'm trying to say? It might help you from an individual point, from a community base. It doesn't. So, and I'm only saying that for that, like when we having conversation is, at the end of the day, if it's not, group economics, black nationalism, there's nothing really to talk about.
So the issue we're having today is, the Corner Guru, they set up the percentage of black firefighters that right now that are working in Los Angeles area is only 8%.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very small. The percentage is not very high because I think it because some like you say, like black people still feel that there is not enough equal rights for them to become firefighter. That there's more whites than blacks. But as you can see, like the fire is going on and they don't have enough firefighters. So at some point they got to let that form of racism go, and they say we need people out here working. We need workers.
I want to put this point. It's true, but people forget something. Majority of the major cities here in America, Los Angeles, Boston, Chicago, Baltimore, who you think controls the public sector? The Irish and the Italians. They've been in these business. There's generations of Italians and Irish and who are firefighters, cops, policemen in all of these cities. They control that, and they allow who they want to allow in. Same thing with the construction trades. They funnel who they want to funnel. And I say this: why cry about it? Let's just build our own. Let them have their stuff. I'm gonna always scream this. You got a problem? We'll build our own corporate. We'll build our own unions. We'll do this. Let's go back to that. I'm tired of, and I understand that this is going to be an endless conversation. Ideologies don't change unless you suffocate them, bankrupt them.
And that's not gonna happen. Safari with you. She said we need all types of building our own community. I agree. But to be able to build your own, we all have to have a form of agreement, and there can't be no form of ego. Because at some point, it's always gonna be someone being egotistic. At the fact, go ahead,
She say, don't agree with that, Akeem. And I understand that. Everybody, I agree with you. I just think one way, because here's the thing. I did political outreach as well. I was trying to, I campaigned for mayors before in another state. I looked at how things will work. I looked at how the books is work when money when money gets slide in. I've been to town meetings. You know what I'm trying to say? I tried to open up. Hakeem, some people are trying to homestead. Yes, some people are trying to homestead. But for the people who are not going to homestead, Sophia, what they're going to do? Some people don't want to be out there with the bugs. I'm saying this. We need to have a stand front and collective. And DB, I understand where you're coming from. She said, because black people try to take advantage of you when you try to help, then those are not the ones we don't want around here. We'll just outcast them into the seas. I want the people who want to help and who want to build and who want to be self-sufficient. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't want to work with the other side. If they want to work and they say, hey, we got a piece of pie over here for you, and they give the pie as an equal, not tell us to beg for it, that's what I'm on. And mind you, and I'm screaming this, and listen here, look at the Chinese community, look at the Indian community, look at the Laotians, the Cambodians. You don't hear them say anything. I don't see they saying the statistic of how many Chinese firefighters. They complain about Indian CEOs in tech. They say it's not enough white men, and they're complaining about that. I say, okay, white boy, build your own tech company.
Oh man, that you ain't lying. Oh, but okay, last topic of the day, Hakeem. Woo. Last topic of the day, Hakeem. Like I know a lot of people they agree with me, and I still have fun. But Chris Brown seems to be on the same page as me. Go right ahead, let's show that image real quick, and it'll be the last topic of today. Chris Brown said it seems that someone is starting these fires because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
Oh my God! Hold on, let me find that video. What is it?
No, it's not a video. It's an image. I just it came from his Instagram. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
It's on. I sent it to you on the group. Well, I'm yeah. Hello, Bobby. Great to see you, Bobby. Yeah, but go ahead. So this is Hakeem. Hakeem, you see, a lot of people are starting to put the two and two together. They're starting to see that it doesn't. As you can see, that was Chris Brown on Instagram. It's not me making it up, folks. Chris Brown said it himself on IG. And remember, he lives in the Los Angeles area. And not only that, I was reading the comment. Someone in the comment also stated as well how they caught someone yesterday trying to set fire over there in Santa Monica.
Hey,
Hakeem, a lot of people are starting to put the two together. A lot of people say it seems like it's a conspiracy coming to when it comes to these fires. It don't seem like it's just a natural disaster.
I'm not saying it's far fetched, but I would need to see evidence. You know, since I'm more of a realist at times, I've read
Me
about
too.
brush fires and how things start with dry heat and stuff like that. And people
Mm-hmm.
from California know this more than me. You know, Chaser and all these other people, and especially in Texas and stuff like that. So I would need to see proof.
Look, shout out to you, Cartel. Shout out to you. I think I agree. Someone definitely starting these fires. It is a revolution. But my thing is, let's. Of course, we're not a conspiracy theory channel. You know, we just opinion based. You know, we go with the chat, and you know, we just speak our opinion. But let's say it is true. What will be the cause of it? What will be the cause of it? Because you spending they losing right now about $52 billion. No one's going to the Los Angeles area. Los Angeles, as you can see, they have issue when it comes to home ownership, and you already see they don't have fire insurance. Like, what will be the cause of it? I can't. Let's say if it is true, people are causing these fires. What will be the cause of it?
Strategically, I think people want that land to build over, so they'll have provocateurs to come burn stuff up, create some chaos, and then bring the property value down, buy it up for cheap, and rebuild all over it. You know what I mean? They have done that in Philadelphia. They have done that. You remember Project Move and all this
Yeah.
stuff? Yeah. So like these things.
And they say the same thing. And remember, they said the same thing about Hawaii.
Hawaii and stuff
Remember when Hawaii had that crazy wildfire? But go right ahead. I don't know you was done with your commentary. That was
No,
it.
I'm done. He says it's not dry heat because it's not hot right now for the fires to be started. You're right. Then I'm wrong.
And remember, no Chaser living in the California area. So
Yeah.
if he's telling you, and Jordan, you know, me and Jordan, we had a little small debate about it. You know, in the back, and also in the forefront. And I was telling him like, right now it's cold, and for that to be that type, and because normally they normally get their wildfires around June time, and it ends in October. This is very unique, very odd for them to get wildfire at this time. And so, but suffice to say, climate change.
Yep. Comment and look at the Arctic blast coming down the way down to Florida. Sophia, you ain't never lied. It was freezing this morning. And mind you, most Floridian homes don't have insulation, so it's 10 times colder.
Yeah, it was cold. I ain't gonna lie, Haki, I loved it though. I ain't gonna lie, I loved it. Cause it's not like the cold like New York and Boston. It's the cold like you get snuggled up with your honey type cold.
You know, so it's
why I said Hawaii citizens got burned out with gas. California got
God damn.
Why I don't say that, man?
You say he got rushed with forest high wind. It's true, man.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Now we're going live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Tuesdays and Thursdays are our short live that we only go live for about an hour. That's why we see we ending the show now. We only going live for about an hour. It's just that we testing out this new vertical live thing, and it give us a new. And not only that, but we still giving you guys more time to give us more visibility and more content for you guys as well. And I can't somebody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, about Discord. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let you know over there on Twitch. On Twitch, we'll let you know.
He's promoting a service. You should inbox us if you're trying to.
That was an inbox. The our email is in the description. So inbox us.
Description.
Yeah. But thank you not only that, but thank you for also tuning in over there on Twitch. Yeah. So any service you want us to be a part of, or you want to be a part of, make sure you inbox us in the description. Yeah. But yeah. So Yeah. Thanks for
Hey,
progress. Yeah, we want to give you guys more visibility. I
Mona,
can't say you want to show more of his beautiful face. Hakeem Jordan, we came up, we were like, it's a new year. We trying something different. So we were like, yeah, let's we will be going live pretty much every day except the weekends because that's our normally weekend off. And now that's for us to regroup, to re-energize so we'll come back the next following week. So and we one thing we noticed like our competitors, we trying to be competitors with ourselves. So we trying to put ourselves to a different level. Now with
hey,
other people, we trying to compete with ourselves. So we
that's
trying
it.
to say, you know what, let's do something different. Let's try it out. So I always say we start in an hour, and if we would like it, we'll probably do Tuesday and Thursday for 2 hours, but we start off for an hour now because we just testing out this new vertical live thing, and I think it's working very well. So we're gonna continue to test it out. So that's
No,
why you see we making hits and bugs here and there. If you see why we delaying because Hakeem's learning, we learn, and I'm learning too at the same time.
yeah,
So it's gonna be really, really dope. Yeah, Jordan, he might come in and out, no chaser.
yeah. He'll come in. He was here the last vertical
He was here
live.
yesterday.
The
Yeah.
last vertical live.
I'll tell him you send out your love and prayers to him. Yeah. Right now in the California area, in the LA area, he told me they're all wearing masks though.
There
Because the
women,
smoke is really bad.
the
It's really
ash and
bad out
stuff
there.
like that.
Yeah, and mommy, and he has a newborn, so he has to they're taking it day by day, but it's just sad what's happening in LA, man.
It is.
I don't want that to happen in Miami, bro. I swear I don't want that.
No, that's why we got to get
Well,
rid.
we know about Miami. We did with Hurricane though.
I'll be Wody.
Now that, but shout out to Abby Wody. So guys that's coming in, we're about to end the live, but you guys can also come back and watch the replay. We talk about a lot of stuff. We talk about the TikTok. We talk about Joe Biden sent another $500 million over there to Ukraine. I love the fact why High broke it down and said no, it's to make the dollar stronger. But we debate with why High and say, hey, no, we need it now. We don't need to send more money to
Hey, let me tell Sophia.
Ukraine.
Sophia, you can only enjoy my TikToks until the 19th. So you might have to meet me on Instagram, baby. So you can.
Yeah, and we talk about TikTok. Well, like we only got a week and a half before TikTok actually gets shut down. So the people that did it to TikTok, I don't know what they're gonna do. A lot of people, Sugar Bum said she's gonna write back to Instagram, but she's gonna feel some type of way. So not that, but great to see you, DB. It's good to see you in the building.
Thank you, Queen. Hey, listen, we know you busy because we know you big stepping where you at, big accountant. We miss you, baby. So it's happy that you come bless us with your grace, Queen. And we thank you.
Yeah, so you guys gonna be going crazy if TikTok goes away. But I also mentioned the fact that Kevin O'Leary is thinking about purchasing TikTok. Him and his buddies are thinking about coming together and purchasing TikTok. So if that goes through, then TikTok will be now an American thing. We didn't really talk about it, but this is actually breaking. United States is trying to make Canada a part of the United States now. I don't know you heard about that.
Hey, we should have been did that.
I already know. I think that's a great idea. They say Trump is trying to implement that, but they were like, no.
We should take Canada and Mexico as eminent domain.
Yeah. So if I give up, I won't give up because I was telling that until I came out. I think they're gonna push it. I protest. I ain't gonna lie, X doing us good, Sophia. Like right now, we got close to 30 people watching us on X. So I love X. I love X. No, I don't want X to go.
Hey, X been the only one that been thumping. YouTube still ain't get on yet. We trying to get you, but don't get me wrong, we love y'all, but we want to make this big. Listen, we get to it. Whoa!
Shout out to Ruthless Dude with the huge, the $50 ball.
My half brother.
And Ruthless is crazy too. We pretty much the stream's pretty much done, but it's crazy, Ruthless, because Hakeem literally said I gotta hit up Ruthless.
I was saying I was gonna call you, man, because let me tell you something. Your ops is my ops. Your ops is my ops now, baby. It's been like that. Ruthless, your ops is my ops. You might as well just think I'm in the same gang that you was in. Same block. I just from Florida. That's it.
Hey, Ruthless, I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about yesterday going on shout out to Aston Williams over there holding down on Wild on Wednesday. I was thinking about going over literally because Survivor's over there. I was thinking about literally going to the camera and say, Ruthless, you didn't have to explain your case to anybody. You're a grown man. You get what I'm saying? But it was a good stream though. But I was like, you're a grown man, you can do whatever you want. But shout out Ruthless Truth for the love, for the big ball. Don't it feel good to see the don't it feel good to see the purple?
I just want to salute him, but my hand is heavy. No. Hey, listen. Shiesty Bum. Ruthless ain't no simp trick. That's my half brother.
The only real simp over here is.
Hey, listen, I was a former simp. I might think about becoming one again.
Oh man. And why I say look first $1 on the Canadians. Yeah,
Eminent domain. Canada, you're ours.
It's a proposal they're doing. We don't know if it's gonna go through or not. But yeah. Look, match energy. Should
I take off my shirt?
No.
Oh, should I get undressed? Should I pour the water over me? But these are the same two that support us all the time, though. Let's
always. And we made sure to support that channel. But thank you guys so much for the love.
I might just pour the water over me.
I can't say go ahead and dance. I can't do that. Oh man, I'm sick of I can't miss cold right now. And you will about oh man. Shout out for the love.
I don't even have a towel.
And it's cold right now. It's good. It's good weather now. Oh man. I can't say fire. Thank you guys so much for the love. You, Ruthless, all you guys, man. I'll be Wody. Look, and I should go ahead and clip that and use that. I can't. Hope Ashley is listening. Go ahead and clip it. Remember, they can reuse our content. So go ahead and clip that.
Hey, we love y'all, man.
Man, we love you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Vertical Live. Man, we love everybody in the building, man. I'll tell y'all making KI Culture Radio the biggest thing on the planet. Talk to you guys later. We over and out.